Hello, everyone. Welcome in another episode of our Roomination. Today's topic will be around something you might need for your keys. What that can be.
Okay, so keys. Yeah, keys. Everyone has keys. If you don't have keys, what are you doing with your life? You need keys, at least for now. In our century, we still need, require keys. But the real point of this episode will be, where the hell should you have your keys when you don't have them on you? But when you're home, then where do you have your keys? Okay, that's the point I'm trying to make. Can you tell me what are the options where you can have your keys?
You know what? I would like to know what are the options from your perspective. So tell us more.
Now, okay, so I will start as a man who knows who knows what he's talking about, okay? So I'm gonna now tell you that you can have your keys on a wall-mounted key hook. Now, what's a wall-mounted key hook for? Now, it's sort of a hook, a popular choice for homes. These holders, because it's a hook, it can hold, and it can be installed near the entryway, like near your doors, allowing you to hang and organize keys on individual hooks. There are more than one hook, okay? Now, they come in various styles, materials, and sizes, making it easy to find one that suits your home decor, okay? So, because you won't just twist a nail and jam it in your wall. You need it to look fancy, okay? Now, you can have key racks. They are similar to hooks, but often they have additional features. They may include a small shelf, for example, for your wallet, but most likely for sunglasses. And some even come with a built-in letter holder, because we do still receive letters, okay? Or a chalkboard for notes and reminders, because we don't use papers anymore. Yes, and we still know how to write.
But you can still receive letter, yeah, but we don't use it.
I mean, yeah, that's an intriguing part of why would you use a key rack, because you need to write something on it. But okay, never mind. That's an option too, if you know how to write in cursive. By the way, do you know how to write in cursive?
I think so.
Oh, now look at Miss Fancy.
I don't know, you just, that was a surprising question. I guess if I want to, then I can.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna repeat myself, but let's move on. Next option. You can also have a key cabinet if you are feeling really fancy. Now, it's the most secure storage option for this, because it's a unit designed specifically for holding multiple keys. They typically have hooks or slots, or if you wanna be really fancy, numbered key tags inside a lockable cabinet. Okay? Because I don't know why, but that's an option too. Now, these cabinets can provide a higher level of security and organization, because that's the way you want to go, okay? You want to be organized. You don't want to be messy. And that is making it ideal for homes with multiple occupants. But sure, why not? I mean, whatever, cabinets. It's safe. I don't know why, but okay, you can go for it. Now, let's talk about some next option that probably most of us have, like a decorative key holder because I know we have one in our home. Because if you want a more decorative option, there are key holders designed to add style to your home while keeping your keys organized. These can be in the form of, decorative hooks, key-shaped rags, or even artistic sculptures. I don't know what else. But yeah, that's an option. Now, there are 2 more or 3 more options that you can go for with your keys. Now, do you know what else there can be?
So other ones can be, you can have decorative or just regular bowl, which will be for this specific purpose. So anyone from your family who come home, they can put their keys there, and then you know that all of them are in the same space. Another option can be windowsill, but for
some reason.
Another option can be windowsill for some reason. And I'm sure now you can have a question in your head, but which one? Because we don't have just one window. Well, you can agree with other family members, or each of you can have each of you can have their own specific place. So you can have the one in your room. Your mom is going to have in their room. You can be creative. Why not? That's the other option. And then the third option can be just on the cabinet, which is close to the door, and it will be just there. And I think that could be also the place where the bowl for the keys would be. So yeah, it depends what you want. So what do you think about windowsill?
Okay, now I will clear this for you because we are using one particular windowsill that is close to our entrance door, and it's close to it. And yes, we have a key holder on our wall, but when you have such a close windowsill to your door, you will naturally put some keys there also, because I know it's not a law, but subconsciously you will put those keys there sometimes. And I know my keys are probably in there because I don't see them anywhere around me. So yeah, that's my favorite option.
Okay, so we can agree that it's windowsill because that's the only area which is close to the door where you can put your keys.
Yes.
If there is a cabinet, maybe the cabinet would be the first option if it's also closed, and maybe it would be even better option for some reason. Don't know. What do you think?
Oh, sure. I mean, there's also the option of using a cabinet, but why would you use it when you don't really need it? I mean, your home, and a cabinet is it's too secure. Why? Why would you use it? I mean
the top of the cabinet, not inside of the cabinet.
Oh, a top of a cabinet. Okay, now that's a real option. I can see why would you use that. Okay, sure.
So yeah, because now just imagine that the window is, I don't know, pretty high. So the windowsill would be higher than the cabinet or top of the cabinet. Where would you put your keys? And if you have a hard time to, let's say, reach for windowsill, or it's not in the area which you naturally look at, when you come home or when you are leaving, then you can easily forget your keys.
Sure, yes. But I mean, look, we are small people, but we are not hobbits, so we are able to see our keys on the windowsill, so that's not a real issue for us. So we don't need to use the top of the cabinet.
Yes, I understand. Maybe I should just make it more specific. And I was thinking just about horizontal, just wide and horizontal, but short windows. That was what I was trying to describe.
Oh, okay. Now I understand. I mean, even if it was a horizontal window, there should be still some place on that windowsill. So even
Yes, but if it's like closer to the ceiling, because
you
for some
mean
reason you maybe don't have space for bigger windows there, or
yeah.
it has something to do with security or some other stuff, then maybe that's why you have window that way. But if of course if the window is just normal and there is no security thing about it, then of course that would be the first option, to just put it on the windowsill, because it's like, why not, right?
I mean, yeah, sure, but in such case, I would just have my keys somewhere else where I will, like, for sure forget that they are there, and I will waste like 10 minutes of my life looking for them. So I would rather go for that option, looking for 10 minutes for them.
Especially when you are in a rush, right? It's the best option.
Yes, of course.
A little bit of adrenaline.
That's
Yeah.
Of course, yes, that's the best option to go for
Wake up
in
your
such
mind
case.
a little.
I mean, who didn't do something like that in their life?
Of course, I see. But I don't think they would do it deliberately.
I mean, why not? Because
When they were in a rush.
you wake up, you realize that you're probably a bit late, and that piece. I mean, a little adrenaline never killed nobody, so you will like do some action stuff. I mean, really like fast, and then you try to remember what everything you need to get out, and when you can't find your keys, plus you still have your toothbrush in your mouth, and on one side of your mouth, on the other side that you already cleaned, you are also eating something already, because I'm not gonna ask you why you do it this way, but whatever. And then you are also looking for your keys, probably half naked, and yeah, that's the image I have in my head right now when I'm remembering when I was rushing. So yes, that's an option too.
Yes, I see. My point is, you are not, or maybe you are, but as not something I see often, that you are not planning to be late, not planning to be in a rush. So when you are in a rush, then okay, you are like, oh my god, where am I? Do I have everything? And then you are maybe 30 meters from your house and you're like, oh my god, I need to go back because I forgot this and that. That can happen. I mean, if no one had this happen in their life, then
of course.
I think we need to talk to them how they do it and where they are from, because everyone I think had some kind of similar experience. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, another interesting episode about or around keys and the thing you might need. Thank you for listening. Let us know if you have one of these options or if you have something specific you would like to know. Maybe we are going to learn from you and we'll be inspired. So let us know in a comment, like, subscribe, and until next time, bye.